Bro, I saw this shit today, man, and I feel like we need to talk about this, man. I want y'all to take a good look at this photo right here, man. Y'all let me know, man. Is this shit AI? Is it cap or is it real? Right? It said guy tests positive for every single STD while vacationing in Houston. That's terrible, man. Look at bro, man. That's insane, bro. Look at all those, man. His life is officially cooked. Cooked. It's over with. Over. He gonna need medication out the wazoo. I'm talking about. I hope he got a good job. I see the chain, man. I hope he got a good job, bro. Cause man, they are not gonna pay for all that medication he gonna need, gang. I wanna ask y'all, man, do y'all think sex is worth it? Do y'all think that it's worth this? If you live in an area where there's a high concentration of VD, do you think that it's worth it going raw dog, going Jake the Snake, right? Going Chicago Bear? To me, hell no. But seeing that these guys keep contracting these diseases, man, just lets me know that, bruh, either they getting too damn drunk or they just don't give a damn. So if that's the case, ladies, y'all should give a damn. Cause these dudes, man, they interacting with multiple chicks on the regular. And you'll never know which one of them are here sizzling down below, right? The love below might set you off for heartbreak. So, man, I just urge everybody to be cautious, man. Strap up if you need to. Matter of fact, make him strap up. See, that's the thing, man. We just get so drunk, man, when we outside and shit, when we having a good time. You might vibe with somebody at the club and shit like that, man. Bruh, even if you about that, you active and shit like that, you grown, so you do what you do. But man, just prioritize safety. It ain't nothing to like just tell a dude what it is, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to be safe out here, man. You go on throw this on right here, man. You know, go on throw on this Jimmy Waters, man. If the dude tripping, oh man, bitch, I don't want to put. Oh man, I can't feel nothing. One of those them weak ass excuses, man. That should let you know right there. It ain't. It's some shit going on to the game, cause usually you'll come across a dude who would be okay with protecting himself and protecting others, right? But I know there are some guys who just they be tripped out, man. But I don't think it's worth risking your health, right? Like just look at his face, gang. Oh shit! And this ain't no kid. This is a grown man, bruh. A grown man. That ain't no fucking acne. His body in a fucking whirlwind right now, bruh. His cells, man. His autumn cells, man. The white cells, white blood cells, man, and shit like that, man. Them motherfuckers, man. You would have thought they Iran, man. They going through it in his system, bro. All these, bro. His blood, bro. And these be the type of motherfuckers who try to go to the clinic and do the little test, little plasma, all that shit. He ain't gonna never be able to do that shit again. Repeat of that shit, bro. It's over with. It's sad to say, man, but just like a brief moment of pleasure could cost you a lifetime of pain and suffering, right? Even with medication, bro, still gonna be going through it. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I had a homeboy named Mike, right? Mike was with me when I worked one of my previous jobs at the hospital. Mike had a girlfriend, and he said that his girlfriend had contracted, I think it was herpes. It was either herpes or HPV. I think it was herpes though. And he said that she disclosed it to him one day, but he said he had already been having sex with her, but he never knew, and she never broke out. So he says she told him, and by this time he had gotten real comfortable with her and all this old kind of shit, and saying that by this point he loved her and all this other kind of shit. So he was willing to accept the risk, and he stayed with her. And fast forward a year, right? A year from then, he ended up contracting the disease. He said she never broke out and she was proper on her medication. I don't know if that's the case because I thought that the medication stops you from being able to contract the disease or whatever. It makes her less contaminant. But I don't know too much about this shit because clearly I was wrong. He ended up catching that shit, man. I remember one time we was working a night shift, man, and bro ended up going to the bathroom. And mind you, it's a hospital, so we sitting there on the computers and shit because I worked in IT. I still do, but man, we near the computers and shit. And the bathroom's literally right next door on the other side. So I want to say maybe like 4 5 minutes went by, and then I turned down the monitor because they do all those dumbass announcements and shit like that. And we weren't in the ER or nothing, so I just turned that shit down. Thought it'd be cool, so I could hear. I had the basketball game on my phone, and I started to hear some noises coming out of the bathroom. So I thought that somebody might have been hurt or something like that, or somebody needed some help or some shit like that. So I got up and I went to the bathroom, and sure enough, Mike was in the fucking stall. So I go over to the stall. I said, "Hey man, you need some help?" And Mike didn't say nothing, but I just sat there and I listened for a little bit, and I heard it. I was thinking to myself, "What the fuck?" And then it was another one, just like a man. So I went back to my seat, man, and continued to watch the game and shit. And then Mike came back maybe, I want to say, maybe 20, 25 minutes later. And then I cracked a joke. I was like, "Hey man, damn, you was going through it in that way." Me and Mike got to talking and shit, and I told him that he had a little bit of blood on it, a blood stain on his pants. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey man, you alright, man? You taking forever in the bathroom, and then you bleeding and shit. You don't need to go over there across the way to the ER, do you?" And he was like, "Nah, I was just having a little bit of complications." So when he said that, I said, "Oh, some moaning kind of complications, right?" And then that's when we got to talking. And that's when he told me about all the shit. He told me that when he was in the bathroom, he felt like he had to pee, but he couldn't. He literally could not pee. His shit was clogged up or cluttered up. He couldn't pee, but he felt like he needed to pee like real bad. So he tried to force himself and shit like that. It was just still stuck in there. And man, he said that shit was so painful. And I just remember, man, damn near putting my phone down, bro. I damn near wanted to hurl, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Just imagining some shit like that. Then I asked him, I said, "Well, how you get the blood stain?" And then he was like, "Well, when it finally decided to work again, sometimes I pee blood." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, man, sometimes I pee blood." I said, "Oh, man, that shit ain't normal." I said, "Hey, man, you need to go over there across the way, man. Let them check on you, bro." And he was like, "Nah, man, I just need to stick to my medication. Usually once I take my pill, shit gets back to normal." I said, "All right, well, does that have anything to do with breaking out? Like symptom that you had in the bathroom? Is it like letting you about to break out soon or some shit?" Like, he was like, "Nah." He said, "I haven't broken out in a long time, but I stay up on my medication." He said if I didn't take my medication for a few months, then yeah, I would probably have an outbreak. But he said even with the medication, that right there is just stuff that happens sometimes. And I'm thinking to myself, hell no, man. You still going through symptoms even though you taking medication? Bruh, and that's some shit that ain't gonna go away. Man, you got to deal with that shit for the rest of your month. Man, bro, he gave me a lot of insight into, you know what I'm saying, how the VD, but I don't want to glorify that shit at all, bro. That shit is not worth it. Him telling me that shit made me go extra, extra, extra precautious, man. I'm talking about nigga to the point now, bro, when I feel the sensation, man, I damn near got my pants on, man. Pull my pants up. Hey, man, I do not play no games, bro. Ain't none of that shit worth my health, right? Always keep a rub. I always stay strapped. Always. That's if I need it that bad, but more than likely, nah, man, I'd rather have some money. But man, this is crazy right here, bro. All these fucking diseases, bro. Like I said, man, I'm in a moment of pleasure, man. It cause you a lifetime of pain if you let it, man. Y'all let me know, man, whether y'all would, how y'all would feel if y'all ended up catching some shit like this. Right? You go on a trip, you go on vacation, you go on spring break, some shit like that, and then you just come back and you don't feel right. You feel a little sick, all of those shit, man. Let me know how you will handle it, man, down in the comment section. And let me know whether he tripping or not. I wonder where the bumps is coming. Man, them some craters on his face, man. That ain't no acne. That ain't no acne at all. Oh, man. Gruesome. Man, let me get this shit off my computer. Alright, man. Y'all tap in with me in the comment section, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.